Dominick Napolitano, June 16, 1930, August 17, 1981, also known as Sonny Black, was an American mafia caporegime in the Bonanno crime family. He is well known for unwittingly allowing Federal Bureau of Investigation (FBI) agent Joseph D. Pistone to become an associate in his crew and nearly getting him made. Early life. Napolitano's grandparents were immigrants from Naples, Italy. Napolitano was born with blonde hair, but by his 40s it had turned a gunmetal white-silver color. To hide the color, he dyed it black, earning him the nickname, Sonny Black. He was a close friend of future Bonanno crime family boss Joseph Mazzino. Incarcerated boss Philip Rastelli knew Napolitano before he went to prison. He was close to Carmine Napolitano, May 30, 1943, February 15, 1999, a cousin and fellow Bonanno mobster. Like his sons Peter Napolitano, November 17, 1957, June 29, 1994, Aniello Napolitano and Rocco Napolitano, who were born and raised in Williamsburg, Brooklyn. He was also raised there. Napolitano controlled Williamsburg, Brooklyn, and from 1979-80, he operated in Pasco County, Florida and out of Holiday, Florida after negotiating control of the territory with Santo Trafficante, Jr. At that time, Napolitano set his sights on operating a major bookmaking operation in Orlando. Caporegime. Napolitano rose to prominence in 1973 as a soldier for Michael Sabella and was promoted to capo, replacing his mentor after the gangland execution of the powerful rival capo Carmine, the Cigar Galante. Sabella was demoted and Napolitano took over the crew. He became a trusted confidant of the imprisoned mobster Philip "Rusty" Rastelli, who took over leadership permanently again. But when Rastelli took over, it caused the Bonannos to split into two factions, one loyal to Rastelli, the other attempting to overthrow him in favor of the Sicilian faction, led by Alphonse, Sonny Red and Delicato. In 1981, Napolitano and Joseph Mazzino, who were loyal to Rastelli, were chiefly responsible for helping to end the struggle by killing three capos opposed to Rastelli: Alphonse Indelicato, Dominick Trincara and Philip Giacconi. Napolitano owned the Withers Italian-American War Veterans Club at 415 Graham Avenue in Williamsburg, Brooklyn, and also the Motion Lounge at 420 Graham Avenue. He later ran an illegal casino in Pasco County, Florida, and owned a tennis club and nightclub called the Kings Court Bottle Club in Holiday, Florida. Napolitano's headquarters were in the heart of Williamsburg's Italian neighborhood. His crew, involved in burglary, extortion, robbery, bank robbery, loan sharking, hijacking, bookmaking, casino operations and drug trafficking, were one of the most successful crews in the Bonanno family. Napolitano's crew included Bonanno street soldiers Benjamin "Lefty" Ruggiero, Nicholas Santoro, Louis Atanasio, John Cersani, Jerome Massaro, Anthony Francomano, Sandro Asaro, John Farasi, Daniel Magnoli, Robert Lino, Frank Lino, Richard Riccardi, Joseph Grimaldi, Nicholas Accardi, Peter Rosa, Patrick DeFilippo, Michael Mancuso, Vito Grimaldi, Anthony Urso, James Tartaglione, Joseph Camerano, John Zancacchio, Edward Barbera, Frankie Fish, Bobby Badhart, Bobby Smash and his previous capo Michael Sabella, Joseph Puma, Stephen Maruca, Salvatore Ferrugia, Anthony Pizzeri, Antonio Tomasolo, Anthony Rabido, Raymond Ween, Frank DiStefano, Salvatore Di Ottavio, James Episcopa and Donnie Brasco. Operation Donnie Brasco. Napolitano assigned associate Donnie Brasco, who he hoped to make a made man, to kill Bruno Indelicato, who had previously evaded death when he missed the meeting when the three capos were killed in May 1981. Brasco, however, was in fact an undercover FBI agent named Joseph Pistone. Shortly after the hit was ordered, Pistoni's assignment was ended and Napolitano was informed of their infiltration. Already skeptical of Napolitano's support of Brasco, Mazzino was deeply disturbed by the breach of security when he learned of the agent's true identity. Salvatore Vitali would later testify that this was the reason Mazzino subsequently decided to murder Napolitano as well, as he would later quote Mazzino, "I have to give him a receipt for the Donnie Brasco situation." Death on August 17, 1981, he was summoned to a meeting in the basement of Bonanno associate Ronfilo Como's home in Flatlands, Brooklyn. Knowing that he would be killed, Napolitano gave his jewelry to his favorite bartender, who worked below his apartment at the Motion Lounge, along with the keys to his apartment so that his pet pigeons could be cared for. Bonanno capo Frank Lino and Stephen Canone drove Napolitano to the house of Filo Como and Frank Cappa, who was also present. Napolitano was pushed down the staircase to Filo Como's basement and shot to death by Filo Como and Lino with .38 caliber revolvers. When the first shot misfired, Napolitano told them, "Hit me one more time and make it good." Napolitano's girlfriend Judy later contacted Pistoni and told him that, shortly before his death, Napolitano had told her that he bore no ill will towards Pistoni, knowing that Pistoni was only doing his job, and that if anyone was responsible for taking him down, he was glad it was Pistoni. She said that Napolitano really loved Pistoni and was broken up when he found out he was an agent. Napolitano could not believe that Pistoni was an agent because of the things we had done together, the conversations we'd had, the feelings we'd had. In August, FBI surveillance noticed workmen dismantling Napolitano's pigeon coops atop the Motion Lounge. On August 12, 1982, a body was found at South Avenue and Bridge Street in Arlington, Staten Island. The corpse's hands were severed and the face was so badly decomposed that dental records were required to verify the identity. The FBI announced that it had found the corpse of Dominick Napolitano. In 2000, however, they publicly revealed doubts about whether the corpse was correctly identified. In 2003, Bonanno boss Joseph Mazzino was arrested and charged with a variety of crimes, with the case centering on the murder of Napolitano. At Mazzino's trial, prosecutors claimed that Napolitano was killed by his associates for allowing his crew to be compromised, and that his hands had been removed as a warning to other mobsters to follow the rule about proper introductions, the association of shaking hands when being introduced to someone. Mazzino was convicted in 2004, and sentenced to life imprisonment. In 2006, Frank Lino and Frank Cappa turned state's evidence, providing authorities with the details of Napolitano's murder. Although the FBI were reasonably sure that the body found in Staten Island was Napolitano, one discrepancy existed. Lino claimed that he and Filo Como shot Napolitano with .38 caliber revolvers and that he himself had fired more than once. But the corpse only had one bullet wound, apparently made by a .45 caliber pistol. Cappa later said that Napolitano died like a man. Dominick, Sonny Black. Napolitano was buried in Calvary Cemetery, Queens. About Napolitano's fate, Pistoni had stated, "My intention in all of this was to put people in jail, not get them killed," however has also stated that he never felt a sense of regret. In popular culture in the 1997 film Donnie Brasco, Dominick Napolitano was portrayed by Michael Madsen. See also List of solved missing persons cases. References. Further reading: Criddle, Simon, The Last Godfather, The Rise and Fall of Joey Mazzino. Berkeley, March 7, 2006. ISBN 978-0425-20939. Fortestefano, Anthony. The Last Godfather, Joey Mazzino and the Fall of the Bonanno Crime Family. California, Citadel, 2006. Morton, James, East End Gangland and Gangland International Omnibus Chapter, Florida. Pistoni, Joseph, Donnie Brasco, My Undercover Life in the Mafia. Random House Value Publishing, February 1990. ISBN 978-5-552-53129-5. Pistone, Joseph D. and Brent, Charles, 2007. Donnie Brasco, Unfinished Business, Running Press. ISBN 978-07624-2707-9. Rob Selwyn, Five Families: The Rise, Decline, and Resurgence of America's Most Powerful Mafia Empires. New York, St. Martin Press, 2005. ISBN 978-0-312-30094-4. External links and Archetypal Mob Trial. It's just like in the movies. The New York Times, May 23, 2004. Dominick, Sonny Black, Napolitano at Find a Grave.